Hey guys, welcome back to Friendship Level 5. Um, I'm back. I promise I did not forget about this series. Uh, I literally just have not had the time. Um, so thank you for being patient. I enjoyed the last episode with Rory, so I thought it's time to actually go into some more episodes. Enjoy this episode. That is the interview with Jem. Also enjoy the background play. They are playing Muck. I've never heard of it up until this day of recording. Um, yeah, if you do like the series, it is going to continue. Hopefully, going to be finished this year. But we will see. Uh, enjoy the video. We'll start it.
3, 2, 1, start. I forgot about the loading screen. Please hold.
All right, that's where this episode starts. We haven't done one of these in a while. As the intro says, we're with Jem. Jem has done a few videos, in a few videos of ours for a long time. My main favorite one is Jem dances to Disturbia.
Oh my god, don't. I forgot about that video. Oh. The time I danced to Disturbia. Oh.
Link of that video will be in the description down below.
Please, gods, no.
But before I start asking questions, do you want to say anything, favorite videos, anything that you've done with us, where we can find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/dark413gem. My favorite video of all time is honestly putting Bongo in a dress.
That's my highest viewed video. Video description of that one will also be, what is it, just like 15K? Probably a little higher now, actually.
Yeah.
It's pretty large.
And that was when me and Bongo were dating, and it was the dress your mother wanted me to wear to your graduation.
Yes.
And we decided to put you in it because,
well,
it looked way better on you than it ever did on me.
Well, the initial story was, we were getting my tux fitted, my orange tux, and we were worried it wasn't going to be ready in time, and I'm like, if I don't get this tux, I'll wear the fucking dress.
Yep.
And I got the tux, and they're like, well, you're still wearing the dress.
Yeah,
and so Jem put me in it. Yep.
And there was a caveat in that video that if we got to a certain amount of likes, that I would give you a full makeover.
Which we still have to do.
Which we do still have to do. So if you want to see that, please, like, bully Bongo into doing that in the description of this video. Or the
description? Yeah, you go into the description and you comment that you want me to do it.
If you watch any video that I'm in, you'll hear me say description rather than comments. Every single am I allowed to swear?
Yes.
Every single fucking time.
So I'll start with the first question then. We've known each other for quite a long period of time. You want to recall the story of how we met?
It is an unusual story. So at the time, I was dating Bongo's cousin Ozzy, who you probably know from videos. He's quite popular on the channel.
He's the reason we have it.
Stop! You dated what the fuck? Sorry, peanut gallery in the corner over here.
And one day I went to Ozzy's house with him, and he took me to the basement where a Bongo was sitting and playing a wrestling game that I do not remember the name of. But, I tripped down the stairs and landed in Bongo's lap, ruining the match for him.
Yeah.
And, what was it, 3 weeks later, I broke up with your cousin to start dating you?
Something like that, yeah.
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 And then we dated on and off throughout all of high school.
Fun fact, dick move by me. Real dick move. Oh, you broke up with Jem? I guess I'll swing in on that one.
Wow, you were a piece of shit.
And I was planning on breaking up with Ozzy anyway, because I was bored.
Yeah. The wrestling game was SmackDown vs. Raw 2011.
Oh, good. I'm glad you remember.
I do, because it was the Undertaker match at the end of the campaign.
Yep.
In 2016, we went to RTX. Is there a certain thing you loved about being in Texas, or any stories you would like to share from that experience?
Absolutely terrified of your father. That is just something that I have to point out. I am fucking terrified of your dad. But honestly, I got the tickets so we could go together. I think we spent like maybe 6 hours together the entire weekend.
We spent one day together, and it wasn't even at the convention.
No, we went on a historic trip of...
Because my dad wanted to go see the museum and stuff. We went to
And like Parliament, or
Yeah.
like the City Hall or whatever.
which was very fun, honestly. That was very fucking fun.
I'm not having a very good time.
Do you have any stories about RTX that you would like to share?
I made some friends. Could not tell you their names,
Now.
currently.
Good not.
But I got real drunk with them, which is funny because I was underage to drink in Canada, and Canada has a lower drinking age than the United of States. And
More like the United of Mistakes.
You're not incorrect. And we tried to play the RTX card game. None of us could figure out
The
how to
RTX card game?
Yeah, or the Rooster Teeth card game.
Oh, $1 Million Butt.
Yeah. We could not figure out how to play it. I'm gonna tell you right now, not very smart, that group of people. And I also made fun of them for being cold while swimming in a pool. And that's kind of...
See, that's where us Canadians have the advantage. They can be cold in like very warm weather. And they're like, "Oh, I'm cold," and I'm like, "We live in this shit."
Yeah. It was honestly not that cold, to be completely honest with you.
All I remember from the trip is the fucking horrible plane ride for me.
Oh,
Because I had my air cast on, and air cast and air pressure of a plane don't mix.
No, I would not think that they would.
It was not fun, not an enjoyable experience for my foot. Besides the trip to RTX, do you have any other traveling stories, like any other places that you went to?
Oh, I've been to many a places. I've been to Mexico many a times. I went to Dave the Dead with my grandmother, which was probably my favorite thing to ever happen to me.
Shut up, phone.
We actually had in Mexico, there was a crepe place that we went to every single day. And it was right...
Sorry, did you say crepe place or crate?
Crepe.
I thought you went to a place that's where you looked at crates. Sorry, my bad.
No. No. Crepe.
Gotcha.
The food item.
You can eat a crate.
Sure you can.
But anyway, continue.
Oh,
you were getting swarmed.
Oh yeah, it's because I opened the chief's chest. This happens. You'll notice I bought the sword before I started doing this.
Fucking only pro gamer moves here on the fuck. What's my YouTube? Bongo Boingo. I know what I'm fucking called.
I've been to Mexico a couple of times, as I mentioned. My favorite time was going during Day of the Dead, but I also went as a small human with my family, and I almost got pulled into the ocean on a riptide and scared the bejeebus out of my mother.
Bejeebus.
The bejeebus.
God I love getting the bejeebus scared out of moms.
Yep. She no longer let me in the ocean after that moment for the rest of the trip, which, you know, sucked. I also spent an entire evening fishing with an unknown old man on the beach. I caught so many fish.
An unknown?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of "Don't talk to strangers"? You fuck.
I want you to know that I was not a smart child, nor was I one that cared about my ability to live.
That changed?
Okay, you know what? You don't have to be so mean to me.
But am I wrong?
No, but like you could be nice.
I can.
For once.
I can be?
I would like you to.
There you go. So you mentioned earlier that you did that you were over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Dark413gem. I remembered it.
I'm so proud of you.
We used to stream D&D over on our Twitch. I know you still stream it over on your channel.
Haven't for a little while because my party kind of fought amongst themselves. But yes.
Fair enough. Usually what happens with D&D groups.
Yeah.
Is there any stories, great stories of D&D, either in the game you play on your channel, or the game we played, or a game we play off stream? Any stories that you would like to share?
Desi crying in every single campaign we've ever played.
Alright.
That's not a surprise. Desi, you can look at Desi wrong and she cries.
No, shut up. Why does this become bully Desi time?
The moment the stream started, or stream.
I know, right? It's hard to, when you stream, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna hit a recording. It's like, oh yeah, it's a stream. No, it's not, motherfucker. It's video.
I have not made a video in a very long time, so I'm gonna keep saying stream, and your viewers are just gonna have to deal with it.
And accept it. I mean, like I said, I don't record a lot. It's mainly streams.
My first ever character that I ever played in D&D was named Gem.
Oh.
She was a
Was she a taxi?
He was a taxi.
I think she was a tabaxi. She was a tabaxi monk. Within the first session, she got trampled by a pony trying to steal a horse and died. And then got thrown into the lake.
We Viking funeraled her. Except we didn't loot her.
Nope.
We just threw her body into the ocean.
That's not true. You guys stole my fangs. That was
Right,
the only thing
right.
they took from my body.
Yep. Because I remember what was it? It was, alright, anybody got any words? Oh, no.
No, we threw her in first, and then everyone. Wait, maybe we should have said some words.
Oh, right, yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
One of my favorite stories with one of your characters is also from that game when you had the replacement character. My character was dying, and he walked up. Hey, Wen, does dying hurt? Oh, well, no. Okay, I'll just go kill myself now.
To be honest, she was being haunted by her dead sister's ghost and had just witnessed her mother get murdered. She was a 16-year-old who had the mind of an 8-year-old.
It was a fun character.
She was certainly something.
Over the time, your characters have gotten more fleshed out. Like Yashana now, I love Yashana. Yashana's probably one of my favorite characters you've ever played.
She is a wonderful... Well, she's not a wonderful person.
No, she's definitely not a wonderful person.
But she's definitely a wonderful character. And I love playing her. Her backstory was created 90% by our DM, because I had no plans for this character. But... Because honestly, I didn't think I'd be playing very long. I thought I was just joining for 1 or 2 sessions and then was gonna dip. Because there was a person playing the game that I did not like. But then I became really attached to her, and I fleshed her out to the max.
I do want to also say the game that she plays, Ishana, started what, like, how old is Ellie? 6? So probably about 6 years ago.
Probably closer to 7 years ago.
It's been going for a long time, and it's almost done finally.
Yep, we are in the last quarter of the story, says our DM.
So, but yeah, it's been a fun campaign.
It's been interesting.
That's the one that has the series on this channel, The Adventures of Hulk. That's where Hulk comes from, is the game we're talking about. Any other stories that you would like to?
I have run a campaign for a group of friends, which is the campaign that started on stream. One of my favorite things was when the people in this campaign decided to try and how do I word this? Remove a head from a person's body. And they failed. Pretty epically. And then decided to hide in a bush.
Okay.
The person whose head they tried to liberate from their body found them. No surprise. And, one of our characters went down to 1 hit point.
I misread that and I thought that said poo bean. Sorry. I didn't see the S. Sorry.
It's Spoo Bean.
It's not a poo bean.
Went down to 1 health.
Yummy nuts! Sorry.
No, you're good. I completely lost where that,
Hid in a bush. Character found him in a bush. Character went down to 1 HP.
Fuck, I don't even remember what happened anymore.
Sorry. Did the yummy nuts distract you?
Yeah. I don't know if I lost my train of thought. You'll find that happens a lot.
Yummy nuts really caught her off guard. Or them off guard. Shit. Might be.
We're skipping over that, because I completely forgot what happened. Another one of my favorite characters was our current DM played a pirate captain in a campaign we had once. And he completely melted a dude from the inside out in front of his entire crew. And that was probably one of the most interesting things I've ever
Good old Tom
seen.
Riddle. Good old Tom Riddle.
Tom Riddle, the man, the myth, the legend.
I think we're planning on doing a series of him as well after a Hulk series. I think. I'm not sure though.
I would love that. That would be so cool. I want that tree. Give me tree.
Get it. Fuck that. You got hit. You're currently being assaulted by a bone. Yo, he got a bone to pick with you.
God's help me.
From being attacked or because you're stuck talking to me?
Because I decided that talking to you was a good idea.
Fair enough. Understandable.
Pip, do you remember what happened after Diana's character got down to 1 health?
No, I don't remember what you're telling. My character's the one that usually almost dies.
No, yeah. Pip also got turned into a statue because they tried to fight a basilisk.
What is your fucking thing when your character getting turned into shit? You get a statue, but then you got fucking you get taken over by a demon god.
It was before It was after the Wendigo fight, but before the Foundation Town.
Oh yeah, you guys go to Wendy?
You fought in a Wendy's?
Yes.
I did fight in a Wendy's. I've fought many times in a Wendy's parking lot.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. That's probably my favorite meat of all time. Say fucking the most out of pocket shit. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Honestly, I'm not the best DM, and I will admit that, but I do love playing.
I will say the game you DM'd with me, Ozzy, Alex, and Adam has
Oh, the Sarara game?
Sarara
Sarara.
has some of my favorite moments as a player. With the my character in that game was royalty, and Alex taught Ozzy's character how to greet royalty, and it's to do a curtsy and say "My Royal Schmied," and we still it's still like this inside joke we still use to nowadays, and it's just the dumbest shit ever. You let us get away with so much stupid shit.
I did. I did not let you guys get away with stealing gas, though.
You're right. You did let us get away with Alex using a fucking 50 cal sniper rifle and a shotgun, though.
Yep.
Cause who needs hearing?
Nobody. Not a singular person.
Are you ready for the next question, or?
Yeah.
All right.
I could go on forever about D&D, so...
We really could. You have a small business that you run with Pip. It's called Cat and the Rabbit. What is it like to have your own business?
Difficult. Very, very difficult.
Is very fair.
But rewarding. We make bath and body supplies, as well as teas and self-care, stationery? I think that's the word for it. Pip makes notebooks and stickers and notepads and all this really cute stuff.
Their notebooks fucking rule, by the way.
Yeah.
Love their notebooks.
Yes.
Absolutely pick one up if you can.
Will that be in the comments?
No, it'll be in the description. Why would I put it in the comments?
That was the joke.
Oh,
dickwad.
Gotcha. But yes, it'll be in the description, the link to their store.
But I spend a lot of time and money, me and Pip, I shouldn't just say me, spent a lot of time and money getting this up to, I was gonna say up to date, but that's not quite the right word. Standard, yeah. We spent a lot of time getting it together and making it what it is. And I would do a lot of things differently if I could do it over, but I would never say I wouldn't do it. Like, given the chance to go back and change it, I wouldn't change the actual store. I would change how we went about getting it. Because I made a lot of dumb mistakes, which happens when you're,
Small business owners do it. It's bound to happen.
Mhm.
You always make one or two fuck ups, but
it's so rewarding that I would do it all over again in a heartbeat. Just like falling in your lap. If I could go back and change that, I would not.
Could you though? Because that fight took me a long time,
No.
and I still lost. I still yet to beat that campaign. It's been 15 years later.
Yeah, no. Nope.
Alright, so before we used to do a lot of random fucking shit on our channel, like Battle. You remember Battle?
Yes.
And we did so much stuff. Survival. Are there any moments you would like to share about probably the fucking toy like a tiger story's coming.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Toy Like a Toiger is coming very soon.
Absolutely, that's
Very
coming
soon
to
to a
this.
theater near you.
No, it's not, because that footage was lost forever.
Since we brought it up, I have to tell the story.
Yeah.
There was a time when we were in Bongo's mom's basement. I could not tell you what we were doing.
I don't remember what we were filming. We were filming something.
And Bongo was taking a sip of his drink. As you do. But in the background, you could just barely hear one of our friends, A, say, "Toit like a toiger." And for some reason, that killed Bongo to the point where he snorted, trying not to laugh so bad that pop came out of his nose
It hurt so bad.
at such velocity that it sprayed multiple people.
It hurt so bad. It burnt.
I believe it was Orange Crush, if I remember correctly.
I think so. I don't even remember why it caught me so off guard, or why it was so funny to me, but it was the dumbest shit ever, probably. But I think it was the delivery by A, honestly.
Do I not have enough wood? I do not have enough wood.
You better get some fucking wood. Go cut down some trees.
I will fight you. There was also, I don't know if it ever got uploaded, but there was a video where I made a whole arena, a whole randomized arena in Minecraft, and I made you and Ozzy fight. This was on Xbox 360.
Oh, fuck, I don't know if I uploaded that.
I don't think you ever did, but you guys ended up killing each other at the exact same time.
I remember doing that, but I don't think we uploaded that.
Making that map, because there was more than just the one, like, game that I made on it. Like, there was so much stuff that I made for that. Making those Minecraft games was probably one of the most fun, like, solo activities I ever did.
I do know something that did get uploaded that you made for me, and well, you originally made it for just me, but Ozzy wanted to do it with me. The Adventure of the Golden Dick. That was that.
Yep.
That is actually still on the channel. The 46-minute video.
Yep. Uh-huh.
That was a journey.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't say it was a good journey, but it was a journey.
It was certainly something. I'm gonna leave it at something.
Oh, I fucking... That capture card that I was filming that stuff with, sucked wieners. It was so bad. Speaking of old videos.
I thought you were gonna say, speaking of wieners.
No, speaking of old videos. Hey, you remember your channel, a little series called Mind Stuck?
Yeah? Yes, I very much do, which still exists. And I hate that it does, because I cannot log back into that YouTube channel to delete it.
So what you're saying is we gotta have a review party one day.
We could definitely do that.
No, we don't. We really don't.
No, I actually think that'd be really funny.
And it probably would be funny, but it's probably gonna be what's the word? Cringy as fuck.
Oh yeah, especially because we so blatantly cheated but pretended we didn't.
Yeah, very much so.
That was great. Fuck off, Boatman.
Do you want to explain what Mind Stuck was?
It was I was really into Homestuck, which if you don't know what that is, I'm not gonna go into detail. Just hope and pray that you never figure it out.
Yeah.
But I spent a good couple weeks in a solo creative Minecraft world making a Homestuck themed land, and I thought it would be really fun to do that in survival, sort of, with Bongo and make it a series. Which basically just boiled down to us making a whole bunch of pixel art. And I think we restarted that series 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times, something like that.
Because we either kept losing the map, losing the footage.
Because, like I said, the capture card we used to film on was
Actual dog
like
water.
the fucking worst thing ever. Shout out to the Hop Hog 2 PVR, I think that's what it's called. I'll put a picture right there. It fucking sucked. It's the worst.
It was what we had, and we worked with it while we needed to.
I actually still might have that capture card somewhere.
I just heard like a glugging of, it sounded like bottled water. Oh, it's your desk wheel.
Yeah, that's my
squeak.
desk. Yeah, it needs oil.
Okay.
I need to lube it up.
Sounds badass.
That's a word. That wouldn't be the word I used, but it's a word.
If you want some good body lube, you can come to
Cat and the Rabbit.
Cat and the Rabbit and get our massage oil, which is
Absolutely.
I'm not as good as Bongo on promos.
What are you talking about? I'm not good at promos either.
Better than me.
Your spouse sets me up for most of them.
Yes, Pip is the
Sponsor person.
and Pip also does all of our like social media and stuff. I basically just sit in the back and like make the products. I have nothing to do with like if you ever message us on anything,
You're probably talking to Pip.
you are 100% talking to Pip unless unless it's like super unprofessional and there's spelling mistakes, then you know you're talking to
The
me.
moment you see a spelling mistake, it's Jim.
Or if I use the wrong there.
It's Jim.
Yep.
Just if it looks like a child wrote it, it's Jim. Jim
Yeah.
wrote it.
Definitely. I forgot what we were talking about, to be honest.
Mine stuck.
Mine stuck. Right. Yes. We should. I 100% want to do a watch party.
Fucking, we might as well one day. I don't know when.
After we finish this video.
Fuck no. I'm not ready to watch Mine Stuck now. Okay, so now we're gonna just get into questions about like if you could live in any fantasy world, which one would it be and why?
Okay, so this is a really difficult question. For 100 different reasons, but mostly being, are we talking video games? Are we talking books? Are we talking manga? Or are we talking anime? Or are we talking all combined together? Because
I just said fantasy world. You take your pick.
see, that's the problem. Is because there's a lot of fantasy worlds that I would 100% want to be in. And it also depends, am I the main character? If I'm going to like a game or a book or anime, am I the main character? Or am I just someone random?
You're just an NPC.
See, and that changes everything. Because,
Just living in the world.
oh, I could not tell you. Probably the world of...
Homestuck, right?
Absolutely not. Oh, God, no. I do not have the friend group dynamic strong enough for us to survive Spurb together. That's not a thing at all. Because I definitely, most animes, if you're not the main character, there's no point in being there.
World's pretty.
The world is pretty.
You're saying you wouldn't want to be in, what is it, SAO's world? What's it called? Yeah, that.
I would probably not survive Aincrad. I might survive Aincrad, but probably not. Because I would make a dumb mistake. Like getting trampled by a horse.
Yeah. That checks.
I would probably go into the world of. Oh,
It's a hard one for you.
this is very hard. Because every world that I think of, my first response is, oh, I'd like to live there. But only if I was the main character.
Well, and think of it as you being the main character, I guess.
Oh,
Which one's-
if it's the main character, then it's 100% campfire cooking with my absurd skill, which is a really cool anime. Or that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Both of those are really good.
Those were two things I was not ready to hear.
Oh, which ones were you thinking?
I don't even know, but I wasn't expecting that.
They're both animes. They're both really good.
Amines, good old Amines.
Or the webtoon, the remarried empress, which is super interesting, which I will talk about some other time.
You can talk about it now if you wanted. Why would you want to be that world? We
Uh,
got time. It's
because the remarried empress is about a empress whose husband gets a mistress who is an ex-slave, and everyone knows that, but we kind of pretend like it
doesn't exist.
doesn't exist. And she gets mistreated excruciatingly bad. So she finds a bird, an injured bird, and takes care of it. Only to find out later in the series that it is actually the king of the neighboring kingdom in bird form. And they, like, have a friendship going, and then the emperor impregnates his mistress. And because the empress isn't pregnant, or as far as he knows, can't get pregnant, he divorces her so he can marry the empress, or marry the mistress, my apologies, and make the illegitimate child legitimate so that it can, you know, become the next emperor or empress. But the empress, knowing this was coming, made a plan to remarry the bird king of the nation next door. And there's so much drama and so much intrigue, and it's so interesting.
Milk.
Milk.
I still can't get over yummy nuts. By the way, still thinking about yummy nuts.
Also, if you hear me eating, don't mind me, I'm just eating some seaweed.
They're being a fucking turtle. They're eating roasted seaweed.
It's really delicious, you should try it.
I will not be trying it.
Okay. I'm trying to open this. Why won't you? Oh, because I don't have enough money.
'Cause you're broke. Is there anything you would like to have accomplished in your life in the next 5 years?
I would like to live on a homestead, which is basically just like a little tiny farm where you grow all your food and you don't deal with people. At least in my...
Oh, that would be perfect for you, not dealing with people.
I want to have a community homestead where me and all my friends live together in harmony.
You have friends?
Live together in harmony and don't have to deal with anybody's nonsense. I'm ignoring you and your rudeness.
When did I ever say I was nice?
That, or make my store big enough, strong enough, and well known enough that I can do that full time. And, like, survive, make a livable income off of it.
Fair.
Or win the lottery and, like, buy a house in Mexico.
What a fucking leap from homestead or win the lottery and move to Mexico. What the fuck? Very big jump.
Oh yeah, welcome to my life.
Do you two questions left. Do you have any stories that you would like to share about, like, good stories that you have with that you have to share with about me, or funny stories, or anything like that, or anything that you think worth is sharing about your life? Now's the chance to do it. Sorry, I'm choking on spit.
I'm very much a cat person. I have had, as I run into a tree, I've had many
I'm a
cats.
cat person.
I've had many cats in my life, but my favorite will always be Seven, who is my baby, who I love dearly and who I miss. Seven was around during the time that me and Bongo were dating, and used to walk Bongo home every single night.
She did.
No matter if we were in the middle of a fight, if we had broken up and gotten back together that day, Seven was like, nah, this bitch important, I'm gonna take care of him.
Yep. She made sure I got home. Seven was probably like my favorite cat ever.
But right now, I have two. I have Little Miss Perfect Gretchen, who is lovely and wonderful in every possible way. And then I have my little shit-tard,
And then
Freddy.
the embodiment of chaos.
Freddy, supposed to be online.
Who always tries to interact with us when we play D&D and tries to ruin everything. And I mean everything.
Yeah. The embodiment of chaos is Freddy. Yeah.
I love cats. You'll find that out if you, like, see me ever, anywhere. My whole personality is cat. Including, but not limited to, my mannerisms, because I meow.
They're just the human equivalent of a cat.
I wouldn't even say I'm human. That's an axe. Or that's a pickaxe on it. Oh god.
What the big chunk? Big chunkus!
Hello, Chunk.
The fuck are you?
Chunk.
Wow, he's going down like a punk.
So anyway,
So much for him going down like a punk bitch. What I was about to say. Wow, good timing there.
nothing happened. Anyway.
That was perfect.
I'm also very good at video games.
They aren't.
I'm very good at video games.
We rewind like a minute.
Not even a minute.
There was a time when we were doing the battle series, that you were on, like, what was it, like a 7-win streak, something like that?
Yes. Because people kept picking games that I'm really good at. Or I got really lucky.
When I picked the game, it was just luck.
I don't know. I got pretty good at button mashing on the fuck was her name?
Katana?
Katana? Where did I get that? I did. I
No.
did get it.
You gotta keep mining it.
I'll cry.
That's okay. You wouldn't be the first person to cry on this channel. Isn't that right, Desi?
Yeah, shut up.
I'm excited to make Des cry in our next D&D next D&D.
Our entire D&D dynamic, by the way, has been who is going to make Desi cry session.
She's just a bitch.
Is that what it is? You're funny. You think I do that?
I remember a story. Do you remember when we got a fuckload of Yu-Gi-Oh cards? It was in the winter, and we went to take a taxi home, and we dropped them in the snow.
Oh my.
Do you remember that?
Uh-huh.
And I think I still have some of them. I think you maybe have some of them still. But some of them are like water stained as shit. We were so upset with ourselves
We're
that we.
s- I think I cried. To be honest, I think I cried.
I think you may have, because it was what we spent like,
Almost $1,000.
yeah, something like that. We spent a lot of money on that collection.
Mm-hmm. It was
And,
a good collection.
and we dropped it fucking immediately. Like, it was very fast that we ruined it, which is just the embodiment of how me and you work. Oh, we like this thing. This is so cool. Fuck it up immediately.
Yep. It's pretty much us.
We just actually today, Gem had to go get their phone upgraded because they haven't upgraded their phone in like 5 years. And when I went to get the car seat out, I ate so much shit.
Dropped his entire body on the ground.
Immediately went into the fetal position. Because the fucking ice.
Yep.
Ah, Canada.
By the way, it's snowing here.
No, it's not. It's not snowing. It has snowed.
Hey, you know what? Why you gotta be smarter than me?
We both know that's not true.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm smarter. Sometimes.
You're book smarter. No,
Speaking of book smarter, me, Des, Pip, and one of our other friends are having book club tomorrow.
Yes. They have a book club. What book are you reading for book club?
We are currently reading the series Flirting with Monsters. We have
Des is coming in the background. I'm sorry.
we have finished the first one. Okay, some of us have finished.
You have
the
not finished the first one.
I finished the first one.
Well,
Pip,
listen, bitch. I have finished the first book. Y'all are still behind.
Pip hasn't finished the first book.
You two are
No.
behind.
I've read the entire series multiple times.
True. You know what?
It's a really good series about flirting with monsters.
Really?
Yep,
Oh,
Wouldn't have gathered that.
so good.
it's so good.
So good. I like the plot. I like.
I like both kinds of plot.
Oh yeah, me too.
They're talking about sex.
I wasn't.
I'm
What?
talking about real plot and porn plot.
There's monster plot.
Hot monster plot.
There's hashtag hot monster plot. There's the plot, and there's the plot.
It is a very horny book, and it's very good. And if you are interested in romantic fantasy shenaniganery,
Fucking die.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's fine. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted by the plot.
By monster plot, you're gonna fucking die.
No, I'm not.
Well, actually, you brought it back. You saved it.
Maybe. I'm like 2-hit, okay?
Oh, you got me an achievement. Thanks, bro. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yep.
I think it's over.
It's not over. It's not over until the.
It's not over till what?
I don't know.
Perfect, because actually that was like my last question. If you have any more stories, you could share.
No, I think that's.
All right, where do we find you? Where will we find you? I mean, besides the Twitch, do you have anything besides the store and the Twitch?
Besides the store and the Twitch, not really. I kind of don't do anything.
At twitch.tv/dark413gem and this Cat and the Rabbit store, which will be down in the description.
Or possibly on this channel more often. We'll see how Bongo feels about having me on.
Yeah. I don't record a lot of stuff. I know.
Or stream.
I know. Oh, go on. I got confused. This is your phone.
Why?
I do know Pip, Gem, and I are probably going to be doing a Lethal Company stream eventually.
It's gonna be good. I'm hopefully going to be stealing Bongo for more streams.
It'll be before I get the mods because our Lethal Company group has a fuckload of mods to install.
Alright.
But yeah,
Goodbye, everybody.
goodbye. Hope you enjoyed listening about Gem.
And watching some monsters eat my ass.
Yeah, this was I didn't even know about this game, so this was enjoyable to watch them play. Hope you guys enjoyed too. Goodbye.